I have for you now, today, something very special in addition to another Daedric quest. So the next Daedric quest I'll be doing is called Pieces of the Past, that starts right here in Dawnstar after you become level 20, or if you're at least level 20. But before we jump into Pieces of the Past, I am going to show a little something else off that I can't say that I found. I found out about it on the internet. Watched a YouTube video about it. A little info on UESP about it. This is the Ironbreaker Mine. Is that what it's called? Yes, the Ironbreaker Mine at Dawnstar. And this is a bit of terrain with an invisible chest in it. Right there's the chest. Search chest. And this replenishes. I swear to you that I did not put any of this in here. This is all of the stuff that was already in this chest. And it replenishes amounts of this. There's 750 gold in here right now. First time I found this, there was 500 and I took it. I don't know how long it takes to replenish. I think it's something pretty simple like 24 hours. But literally all of this stuff is always set in this chest. And look, I'm gonna show you. I'm going to show you again because this is insane. Ironbreaker Mine, right? So on the map, this is Dawnstar. If I bring up the local, there's a couple houses right along here. Right over here is where you are put when you fast travel. You're facing north here, so if you go right and travel along this little road, right in front of these buildings, right in front of these few buildings here, you'll come straight up to Ironbreaker Mine, and right out in front of it is some insanity. Wow, who put this here? Was this Sheogorath, the mad god? It about had to be, because that's madness. I'm not going to yank everything out of it right at the moment, but I will definitely be back, and I don't know, I think I'll feel a little dirty if I abuse that too much, but I'm probably going to pull the soul gems out of there. I'm already at 100 chanting, right? That just saves me having to go find and kill another mammoth. I mean, right? Right. Okay, so Pieces of the Past. Once you turn level 20, sometimes you will be approached, at some point, you'll be approached by a courier.
And here comes my first visitor.
That gives you a note.
The Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
The courier gives you a pamphlet that tells you about the Museum of the Mythic Dawn. The Mythic Dawn is the cult that tried to merge our world with Oblivion in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I'm going to ask him, Museum of the Mythic Dawn?
Yes. My collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
I bet you do. Sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
Yeah, certainly. You probably don't want to talk outside, do you? Where prying ears may hear your tales of Daedra. Now that I say that, I'm not sure I've ever heard the term prying ears used. That sounds pretty funny.
The tapestries
pretty weird.
hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates.
Ooh, devious. The assassination of the Septim Dynasty.
About the museum, or would you rather talk business?
Let's talk about this job you want done.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes Razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here in Skyrim.
Interesting. All of them migrated north. You want me to get those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal.
You know
Here
quite a
are my
lot.
notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
I can ask him more about the Razor. Let's hear a little lore. I'm in
The
a
Razor
funny
is
mood.
Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, The Kingslayer? The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Okay. Sure. I know I've heard Mehrunes' story 100 times over, but for the life of me, he is one that I just can't remember.
An excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric lord of change, destruction, and ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Yeah, that's right.
Good luck.
Change, destruction, and ambition, because to change, you have to destroy what's already there. That makes some sense. So, he told me quite a lot about the different fragments. He said 2 of them were dangerous marauders and 1 lived in Morthal. So, Jorgen, I think, is a civilian. He seems like he may be an easy first target. Let's see, where are my other 2 objectives? Way over here. One we've even got is outside, just chilling, next to dead Crone. And then, oh look, cracked Tusk Keep. Interesting. I just revealed this for the sake of blood, for orc blood. Let's go see this this civvy in Morthal very first, Mr. Jorgen. Into Morthal we venture. And across Morthal we dragon run. Snatch me some deathbell. Somewhat valuable plant. Maybe it's just that I've got a habit of snatching it every time I go by it. That is quite possible. Ah, Jorgen. Outside chopping wood. This should be interesting.
The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about. That's all. Understand?
You know what? All of a sudden, I don't think I do have any spells, but one spell that I... Yeah, no. One spell school
All right, then.
that I, wow, why can't I think right now? One spell school that I ignore a lot
Just
is
want to be
illusion.
left alone to do my job.
And I want to say that
Enjoy
should have
what
like a
little
charm.
free time I have when I have it.
I'm looking for pieces of Mehrunes
I
Razor.
don't know what you're talking about, stranger.
I bet you don't. Really? Silus Vicious says otherwise.
I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the Mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house.
Ooh, that was stupid. You won't miss it then. I could pay for the hilt for 550 gold. Give me the hilt or things get ugly. I can intimidate. Of course, I'm going to try the persuasion first.
I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it.
Well, matter of fact, I wonder if I have to restart that dialogue. I'm not sure that I'll have to. Just let him know. Powerful spells be had, Jorgen.
Yes?
You know what's going to happen? If you don't give me the
I don't know
razor?
what you're talking about, strange.
You do.
I've-
And your suspicions
I don't
about him
need
are
this.
true.
My family
That's
wasted
fine.
8 generations
It's
keeping that
intimidation
razor safe.
time.
Easy. Here. These are the keys. The hilt is in a chest in my house. Just don't hurt anyone.
Ah,
Until next time.
okay, what about the Jarl? The key to his house. Sure enough, Jorgen and Lammy's house. I hope I don't have to come in here and see like a weeping child. Why'd you try to hurt my daddy? Nope, I don't. Straight to the hilt. Wow. Little intimidation. This was even easier. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to rob him blind. So just for point of reference, my speechcraft is, drum roll please, on the other side of the tree, 68. So that's not incredibly high, but that's not exactly low. I do not have the perk to make persuasion or intimidate perks work, or attempts work better. So let's see. If you weren't able to talk him into giving it to you, and if you didn't want to pay 500 gold, I would be willing to bet you could probably save, crouch, wait until his head was in the crotch of another man. What? No. Wait until he was the only one around. You could get right behind him. You could probably pickpocket it off of him. And look, he knows I'm thinking about, maybe talking about pickpocketing. That's crazy. Okay, well, how about the next place that I've already got revealed, Cracked Tusk Keep. I can go straight there. I think I'm going to start totally cutting out loading screens too, so if you just see a cut in the video, well, you know where I went. I've returned. And in I go. There were some pretty weak orcs out in front of this. First time I fought it. As a matter of fact, I had the fireball loaded, and it was pretty dang fun. So I think I'm just going to load the fireball right back up and warm up the right way. My accuracy is probably going to be crap right at the moment, especially just coming in from outside. It is actually freezing cold outside. It feels like Skyrim out there. And right as I say I'm going to cut loading screens off, I totally fail to do so. Hey orc, what's up? I don't know why you're even trying. I'm not lost, but you sure are. Let's see what we got here. I know there's got to be, yep, somebody guarding the hilt. Alright, let's stop using the fireballs now. Be a bit more accurate and go ahead and come right in here. I don't think I have a black one. Oh, I don't think I got it anyway. Guzul, huh? Cracked Tusk vault key. That will probably come in handy. Coin purse. Why wouldn't I take it? Nothing worth a code there. Or worth a crap, worth the code. The code of Malakath, worth the code. Whoa. Another Cracked Tusk vault key. So I wonder if he patrols out of this room. I wonder if a sneaky character... Oh, and look. A ladder. So there's some other way to get in. I'm going to go out here just to see it. You could probably get in through the roof, and a sneaky character could probably sneak right around the side of that room and just pick up the key. Yeah, given that I got the vault key, though, I'm guessing I'm going to have to go down and inside. How could I get up here, though? Yeah, from over there, I'm thinking. Yeah, certainly. So you could go around the roof there and eventually come up here and sneak in instead of going in the front door flinging fireballs. And let's do some more of that. Where? Let's see. That is not the right objective marker. This, maybe? Where does this go? A wooden door? Haha. Promise. We're going down, deeper into the dungeon. Dwarven boots. I'm actually going to leave them. That is how not hard up for money I am. Glass dagger. Sorry, I gotta take that. And the soul gems. They're always light enough. I should probably never turn them down. Dried frost Miriam. I was seeing something there. There's a door back out to Skyrim. Here is a button. That is really weird looking. That cage. That doesn't really look like a cage, really. That looks like something out of like the 40s or the 50s. Definitely doesn't look like something out of some kind of ancient medieval time. It doesn't look like a pull chain with a ring on it, which is what I'm used to. Alright, and enemies, I assume. I heard something down here. It kind of sounded like those trap spikes, honestly. Did you guys hear it? Ooh, a black soul gem. That's awesome. More black soul gems, please. I will take all of those you can ever throw at me. As a matter of fact, if you could just begin throwing those at me, that would be pretty grand. Potion, this is really not worth checking through. I'm almost there. I've got a lever. Okay. Are two levers going to do it? Yeah, it looks like two levers are going to do it. Yeah, that's pretty alright. What's in the chest? Sneaking 20% better. That makes those boots pretty dang valuable. I'm going to kick some helmets around. Oh, check out the rope. Whoa! There are more than just the two ropes in front of me. There's a rope right there as well. Arrows, arrows, arrows. And no arrows? Yep, nope, more arrows. Ooh, a locked chest. Oh, let's go this way then. That should get it. No, no. Oh, and I went too deep. Okay, I think I know where it is. It's right about here. Yep. Shibby. Yeah, I've still got some room to grow on the lockpicking front. Yeah, that looks like a trap wall. Okay, I see. So there's a tripwire over here, too. Yeah, let's go ahead and trip that so Mule doesn't walk over there and eat a... Where does that one fling? Huh. Maybe nowhere. I would like Mule to not eat. Ooh, shards of Mehrunes Razor. Ah! And arrows from above. So, other than a few traps, the orc up top wasn't really much trouble. He was named, which makes me think he should have been a little bit of trouble. I'm getting to where I just absolutely glide through this, though. With the magic cost reduction I have on most of my spells, on all destruction and restoration spells, I can just fling, and fling, and fling, and fling, and fling. I can't wait to get the master level spells, see how much mana they are, see how little mana they are. I've only got like 500 right now, and I've actually felt like that is plenty for a while. Okay, so Cracked Tusk Keep has been bested. I now have 2 of the 3 pieces of the razor. Ah, and last we have Dead Crone Rock, which I have not yet discovered, and I don't necessarily have anything close. I happen to know that there's kind of a mountain right here. I think I've got to go pretty far out and around to get up to Dead Crone, so I might be better off starting from one of these 2. I'm going to do the trek off camera and then kind of describe what I did. These are some pretty damn cool looking mountains. Yeah. And apparently just about all orcs are absolutely terrified of magic.
Be careful with that magic if you know what's good for you.
Hurt anyone with that spell, and you'll be sorry.
They're horrified
You'd better be careful with that magic if you know what's good for you.
by any type of magic. I guess she doesn't talk. She's the slave.
You'd better be careful with that magic if you know what's
I
good.
wonder how many of them. Hold on.
You'd better be careful with that magic if you know what's good for you.
The work? Come
They're
on,
worse than guards.
You bring me ore.
What's wrong? Someone steal your sweet roll? Okay. Enough messing around with the orcs. Alright, I'm looking up at some of the beginnings of Dead Crone Rock, I believe, and this path that runs right down next to me that leads to it. So the way I came, I ended up fast traveling to Reachwater Rock, but if you happen to be coming from Markarth, which is a hold that you can travel to from a stable, then there's a road that wraps right around, like your immediate right when you come out the front of Markarth, around past this left-hand mine, and the road comes right across a body of water right about here. But you can basically stick to it, and then take this little bridge, and it'll take you up right past Dushniknyal, which is where you saw me laughing at some orcs that are terrified of magic. And if you just stay on the path, it wraps right through this little area here that I found, and where I'm looking now, straight up into Dead Crone Rock. Now, this, I believe, is kind of a large area that has a few different terraces leading up to the Nexus, if you will. So, I think I'm going to start recording from right here, because I believe I'm going to start hitting resistance right about here, especially if I let them hear my thoom.
Well, nah!
What do ye think about that, Forsworn? There's one right there. He's in pain. I'm gonna go ahead and let the Dremora deal with him. I actually think that's the way to go to get up higher. I'm gonna go this way. There's a couple guys. Oh. And goodbye. I'm going to cut looting out of the process because you guys know what you find on some looters, on some Forsworn of just about any type. Looks like I got a tower here that might lead up to the top, or it might end up just dead-ending me with a little bit of loot. Loot, okay, isn't terrible, but... Oh, hold on, refined moonstone, I actually want that. Here I am talking about not spending time looting, and I'm wasting time opening a chest twice.
Never traded my skills for
Nothing.
I've always adventured on my own.
Up the stairs we go, and a bridge. Sweet. So, it looks like I could have went off to my left there, but it also looks like it probably would have taken me longer to get here. I'm about to get hit with an arrow. My ears are tingling. Nope, it's a spell. But she can't see. She's blind. Slinging her spells by feel. Whoa, she's actually got some tough spells though. Gotta give her a little bit of propage there. Propage. Yeah. Propage for you, Forsworn. Okay, what next? I'm getting ready to just absolutely hit, like, tons of these guys. I'm thinking 5+. Wow, if they're that weak, though, I will take it. Can we get a little fireball action? I love to see when enemies are weak enough for me to one-shot them, especially one-shot with the fireball. I love seeing... nope, he's not going to be weak enough. I love seeing kills like that with the huge explosion. It's just so awesome. The cinematic value is off the charts. I know you want to hit me, but you're using arrows, which means you don't get to. Arrows travel so slow. Funny coming from me, a fire user, a fire mage, because fire is, I don't know, maybe ice is the slowest magic. Those little ice spikes, though, the apprentice level spells, the first projectile you get, those things just seem like they fly. I'm thinking I could probably go inside here. Hag Rock Redoubt Ruin. Yeah, that's definitely not, what was it, Crone Rock? What are we dealing with here? Somebody just launched an arrow at me. That tripwire's tripped, but those rocks are still up there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's not a tripwire, it's actually a lever. Oh yeah, I got a Briarheart on me now. Oh, I took a hit. Ah, I should have fireballed him. That's gonna be a tough one. I love bridges. Bridges are so nice. And you know what? I've got... Ooh, is that a troll? Holy crap. Call of Valor. I've actually never used this. Hold on. I actually want to look up first. 3 different words of this summon 3 different companions, if you will. Spirit companions. The 3 people that help you... never mind. That's a huge spoiler for the Dragonborn quest. Anyway, I'm going to look up real quick which word of this I want to try to use. The 3 words of Call of Valor are Hun Call Zor. Hun summons Gormlaith Goldenhilt, who wields a bow, sword, shield, and a few shouts. Hun Call summons Feldir the Old, who wields a great sword and has a number of damaging shouts. Hun Call Zor summons Hakon One-Eye, who wields a battle axe and uses melee shouts. So I've got the Dremora, who's kind of the warrior. I've got Mjol, which unfortunately right now is the bow. So I'm going to try to do 2 words of this shout, Hun Call, and summon Feldir, the wise old wizard. Now I don't know exactly how long I have to hold it for 2 words, but I'm going to try it. Here we go. Yeah, that looks good. Nice! He comes out and does a breath of his own. Mr. Greatsword there. Oh, you know what I should have done? Yes! Yes! That is actually amazing. The old man read my mind. I was just getting ready to say, whoa, this Briarheart just wiped him out. Whoa, that did not hit. I was getting ready to say that I should have used Unrelenting Force, because I probably could have got it on like 3 or 4 of these guys, and it would have just been sick. Oh, you're trapped, huh? You can't get to me. Yeah, I just saw my shield go off, so let's put the shield back on. Ooh, alteration increased, and I am close to getting another level. He is moving around an awful lot. Where's Mjol? Of course, not doing anything. She's using her bow anyway, so even if she were able to do something, she wouldn't actually be doing much. You know what? I think I'm probably just going to call it and get rid of Mjol. I like her a lot. I like her a whole lot. But I think I'm going to go with another magic follower. Unfortunately, J'zargo died. Or I'm going to go with a bow follower. I don't know. Janessa, I don't know. There's the huntress with the companions. She's a cutie. Maybe I'll go with her. I'm gonna have to look into that. Among other things, Taproot, do it. Mr. Dremora smelling weakness. I swear he has some of the manliest taunts. Forsworn. Anytime I see regular Forsworn. We got a low roof in this too, so I could use the roof to blow my fireballs up. Of course, it's a looter. Every time I whip my fireball out, it's always a looter, which is slightly stronger. And then when I whip Incinerate out, they're like, oh, he means business. Let's send the Forsworn, just the regular Forsworn at him. Bone meal, salt pile. Whoa, some frost on the ground. I actually jumped over it. It let me just jump over that. I can't jump over it now, though, because I'm on the stairs with a half-retarded Dremora. He is, maybe he's just battle-lusted. He's not challenged. He's just in battle lust. He just has to kill something now. Matter of fact, I think I may have heard him dissipate a moment ago. I may just whip him back out. Gold, gold. Screw it. The 2 gold pieces are not worth it. Let's see. I all of a sudden am not exactly sure where I should go. Okay. So this goes back outside. Bring the hilt to people. To the guy. To Silus. Skyrim. Retrieve the pommel. Is that up top? I think that's as high as I can go, which I want to say is out this doorway. I feel like I'm missing a little something, but honestly, as I play Skyrim more and more and get deep into my 200 plus hours, I find that I want to get those individual chests less and less. I find more and more lust for completion of storyline content, completion of main goals, and acquiring notable pieces of loot, as opposed to all the petty stuff. My archer literally has like 124,000 gold, legit, and it's just, that's a crap ton, you know. I can't even spend it all. It's not even really fun to spend anymore. Not like the first time I went shopping for shoes. It's getting old. Higher we go. So I've been through one dungeon. I just leveled up. Ah, there she is. I know exactly what I want to do with this old hag. I think I've even still got it on 7. I do. Now there's just going to be the jockey to get her in position. I'm going to have to send her off this cliff, I think. Let me go ahead and get this up. Anytime I need it, I can use that level up, and I will fully heal. Which could be pretty nice. Oh, it's too perfect. Oh, Mule. You didn't already kill her, did you? She's dead? Go, Mule. Holy crap. I guess Mule and Dremora. The pommel. Wow, that's really weird looking. It's just like a black orb. That's kind of cool. High-graven feathers, sure. And look at this. I'm getting a word wall. What? That's absurd. I haven't had a word wall in a while. Anything else worth picking up? Of course, there are soul gems everywhere. Ooh, an unusual gem even. There are 24 of those around the world. And they're for a Thieves Guild. I guess you could consider it a Radiant quest. You have to have all 24 of them from all over the world, or all over Skyrim at least, to complete it. Run, dismay. I think that's word 2, maybe 3 of fear. One that I do not have. I don't think I got any of fear. The various words of fear make it affect higher level targets, and I think it caps at 36, which is a pretty high level target, but still, I just don't like that it caps. I don't like that I can't use it on dragons and such. Health, 300. Alright, that's where we're going to stop for a good while. That might be sufficient throughout endgame, throughout eternity, although it will continue to increase. And I have another perk. I want to kind of poke around for just a second. I guess I really don't. I'm so close on Conjuration. This one makes my Atronox more powerful. I don't think it affects my Dremora. And I don't know. Maybe 2 Atronox would be better than 1 Dremora. But then it's going to be clunky. 2 Atronox is going to take up so much space it's not funny. So I don't know necessarily about sinking those perks into the top of the Conjuration tree. Alteration, I don't think I even have anything else I can take over right now. So I might kind of have a point. I just either set on for indecision's sake, or I just slap in something. Let's see. Speech is probably... Well, no, I can't go. I could train. I could train a little speech. That seems like the best idea. Alright. That chest I did not see on the way up, and all of a sudden I'm curious. What is in the chest? Almost 150 gold. I'm glad I saw it on the way down. I am definitely going to fast travel from up here because I don't want to have to go down all of that madness again. All I have to do, I believe, to round out this quest is return with everything. And I'd assume engage in some dialogue. And yeah, you know what? Now that I say that, I have not talked to a Daedric prince at all. in this quest yet, so there's likely a touch more to it. If this gets too windy, I'm not sure I like the idea of having videos that are way longer than a half an hour, just because it might be kind of hard to fit into part of your day. Or, you know, somebody might see that it's like 45 minutes and be like, oh, holy crap, no way. If it gets to be like 40 minutes or more, I might split it into 2 parts. Kind of don't like the idea of splitting it into parts either, but yeah. Suppose I'll do what I gotta do. Back to Dawnstar I have traveled. Back to Silus houses. Silus houses? He has multiple houses. I'm going to all of them. All of them one after another. To Silus, he had a really weird name. His last name had 2 U's in it. Vesuvius? Is that how you would say that? Vesuvius? Vesius? I don't know. Hello, about to be very happy man.
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments?
One of them. I have all the pieces of the razor.
All at once? You're efficient. I like that. Here's your reward.
3,600 gold.
Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes Razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a 4th piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly.
Oh, joy. You think Dagon will repair the razor?
Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
Why are you so excited about... I wonder if that's a page of... I guess not a page, because the scrolls aren't pages, but I wonder if that's a piece of an Elder Scroll. Or maybe it's a page out of the Ogma Infinium. So, Mehrunes Shrine, huh? Where is that at? I do still have it checked. Down to the left. Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon. Luckily, I have some places kind of close. The Skyborn altar, I know it doesn't look like it, but actually faces off that side of the mountain. I don't think I can get up this side real easy, but I think there is a little valley here that I can get up, and I think I can just go to the stone. So, I'm going to fast travel to the stone. If you had to go there, I would probably come from Morthal. And I think you can get up the side of this hill right here where it's kind of white looking. So I'll see you once I get to the shrine. Oh, and wow, the Lord Stone actually gives a perfect view of the shrine. The Lord Stone shows the steps leading right up to it. Alright, so running over. I now ascend the steps to the shrine of Mehrunes Dagon.
Good, you're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us.
Because it's not wise to trust a Daedric prince, I'll bring out a Daedra of my own.
Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We had brought your razor to you. Please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working.
Wow.
Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
Will do, pal.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness.
A short game so far.
But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silus. He and his family have served their purpose.
Diabolical. I don't know why, but I have a feeling I just want to be submissive to this guy. A lot of times I would go the other route, but it will be done, Lord Dagon.
Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
I don't think you'll accomplish so much crushing. And he would have had a dialogue option where he offered to pay me to walk away, basically. Oh, hey, hold on. 75. Not worth it. A matter of fact, hold on, let me... Okay, I was having a brain fart as to exactly what happened if you were to side with Silus. If you just talk to him, he says that there's a way to do this without him getting gutted, and he says that he'll just take the dagger back and lock it in a display case, and he'll give you some gold and he takes off. But Mehrunes Dagon has already decided his fate, and I think he ends up dying either way. But if you agree to let Silus go, then 2 Dremora pop out, and if you kill Silus, then Mehrunes reforges the dagger, and then 2 Dremora pop out.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel.
Either way you go, the Dremora come out, and if you side with Mehrunes will you get the dagger. If you side with Silus and make Mehrunes angry, thank you, Lord Dagon.
You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
If you side with Silus, you won't end up getting the razor.
She's
Who were
the
they
one who
fighting?
instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you
They were
imagine?
fighting something, I don't know what. Whoa. Take Mehrunes Razor.
Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
Sure, a couple Dremora. No problem, Lord Dagon. Matter of fact, it's not even going to take 1 full mana pool. Oh, no. Woohoo! Got him right before he went off that edge. The key to the shrine. Now I get to watch him flop. Goodbye. Bloomp. Alright. Ooh, glass battle axe of the blaze. I'll take it. Another Daedra heart. I'll be taking that. And apparently his shrine is now open to me. So I wonder if this is a dungeon. If this is a whole dungeon, then I will assume that this is partially my quest reward. Whoa, we got a caster. I happen to know that those casters can field some pretty nasty spells sometimes, so I'm going to kind of be reserved around him. I don't want to get one-shotted. I am playing this on Master. It is pretty dang easy to just have a fireball, fling over, and then right through you. Elven boots. Oh yeah, I'm actually liking the look of the loot ratios here. Steel War Axe of Burning, another urn, 10 gold. Ooh, gold bars. Ooh, gold and ebony. And a lot of them. I have to assume that some of this stuff, maybe all of this stuff, likely all of this stuff, levels. And it is so impressive because I am well into the 40s. 45, if I remember from just shortly ago. Glass helmet of major alchemy. Just out of curiosity, I want to look at that. That is probably going to be better than the headpiece of alchemy that I had before. 17%, that may be. I actually think that's right at what I was doing. Ooh, another Daedra heart. So anybody who needs Daedra hearts, holy crap, this Mehrunes dagger quest is full of them. I'm sorry, this Pieces of the Past quest. Another Daedra heart. Helmet of Illusion, taking it. Some book, Catalog of Enchantments of Armor, that would normally give me enchanting skill, but A, it's maxed, and B, I think I've already read that specific book, so I've already gotten the skill up off of it. Elixir of Resist Fire, Sapphire, a couple potions, some more gold, even more ingredients. And last but not least, I think this is last anyway, hold up. Staff of Banishing. I almost missed that staff right there. The chest. Elven Gilded Armor. Steel Cuffed Boots. Almost 300 gold. Another staff. Silver and Moonstone Circlet. So wow, I've actually gotten, if I had to make a guesstimation, I would say right around, actually not counting the razor, right around 10,000 gold. That sounds about right. Here's Mehrunes Razor. Again, note that I think I've got 30-something one-handed skills to the damage. That's not necessarily telltale of what the damage might be for you if you are a one-handed user. Hits have a small chance to instantly kill. If you were a two-handed weapon user, like my Red Guard is, it might be really cool to have this in one hand or the other. Also, because you could use this with the sneak perk to get 15 times damage, which would be amazing. Alright, so there you have the walkthrough and full treasure of Pieces of the Past. Let us see what we have next.